Number 20, Texas Tech women's basketball lost to Kansas in Lawrence, 68-59. And I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Texas Tech has now lost back-to-back games in upset style. And I warned them about this game against Kansas after that Baylor win by 31 points and the Colorado loss. Kansas has pushed some teams this year. They are fighting for the NCAA tournament lives. Texas Tech has also lost the last 3 out of 4 games. Not exactly ideal going into the Big 12 tournament and then obviously NCAAs. It's going to impact their seeding down the line for that. I'm going to call it the way it is. And maybe Kansas gets in the NCAAs now, but wait and see it though. Texas Tech is now 24-6 overall, 11-6 in the Big 12, while Kansas is at 18-11 overall, 8-9 in the Big 12. I'll go over the Big 12 standings later. Texas Tech was up at halftime, 32-29. Second half, Texas Tech scored 27 points. But the problem is they only scored 7 in the fourth quarter. Kansas scored 39 points, including 20 in the fourth quarter. But there's more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go with stats. And I know you could technically go look at it if you want to, but when I looked at it, it was just garbage time a little bit. I mean, it was like 66-59 with 1 minute left, and then Texas Tech eventually fouled, and Kansas made both free throws. Then Texas Tech had some shots, and they missed them and got the offensive board. Then once Kansas got a defensive rebound, Texas Tech just let them dribble it out. It was only going to get worse in terms of point difference, to be honest. Yeah, and obviously after the defensive board, Kansas called timeout, and then Texas Tech just decided, hey, call off the dogs. This is over. So Texas Tech shot 43% from the field on 58 attempts, 20% on threes on 20 attempts. They ain't going to get the job done. 56% on free throws, but that's on 9 attempts. 27 rebounds, 11 offensive, 13 assists, 14 turnovers, 9 steals, 7 blocks, and 27 fouls. How many points off the bench? Well, Snow Collins had 11, and she's usually a double-digit scorer, but a little bit less in terms of average. Adley Blacklock had 3 points, so that's 14 points plus 2 points from Jay Malone. That's 16 points off the bench. And 3 double-digit scores to look about for. Actually, Serengeti Sanogo had 16 points. Bailey Maupin had 10 points, and she's usually closer to 15 or 16 points. A little less than 16 points per game. She obviously got a little bit less. That's 26 plus 11. That's 37 points. And 2 players scored 6 more points this game. Danae Fritz had 6, and Jalen Bristow had 7. And Jalen Bristow is usually a double-digit scorer. She was slowed down tonight, and she only played like 17 minutes, and she fouled out. And even though Bailey Maupin did have 10 points in this game, she was very inefficient. 4 for 14 from the field, 0 for 8 on threes, 2 for 3 on free throws. Not exactly ideal, and Snow Collins was inefficient as well, even though she had 11 points. 4 for 14 shooting, 0 for 4 on threes, and 3 for 4 on free throws. So you get the whole point. Kansas slowed them down in this game. Now, Kansas had how many bench points? Reagan Williams with 10. Elle Evans with 11. That's 21 points. And Leia Canosa had 7. That's 28 plus 2 from Brittany Harshaw. And Reagan Williams is like closer to 9 points per game in terms of average. So not a huge difference. But Elle Evans is closer to double digits. So she got over that double digits in this game, so that definitely helped them. 4 double-digit scores that they combined for. Samaya Nichols, 19 points, though she was 2 for 7 from the field, but she did her damage at the free throw line. 15 for 17. There's Julia Davis that had a double-double, 12 points and 10 rebounds. And obviously, I already mentioned Reagan Williams and Elle Evans. So the point total would be 19 plus 12, that's 31, plus 10, that's 41, plus 11, that's 52 points. And one player scored 6 or more points this game, had 7, that's Leia Canosa. And Kansas shot ball better from all areas. I mean, 49% from the field on 41 attempts, 40% on threes, but that's on 10 attempts. 89% on free throws on 27 attempts, so only 3 misses. 31 rebounds, 6 offensive, 11 assists. Now, 17 turnovers, that's what Texas Tech is going to do to you no matter what. 4 steals, 4 blocks, 16 fouls. Now I'm going to go over the points off turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. Now, points off turnovers favored Kansas in this game, 22-11. Fast break points did favor Texas Tech though, 6-0. And same thing goes for the fast break points favor Texas Tech. I mean, 40-28. Well, Texas Tech, you might not be a top 4 seed in the Big 12 tournament anymore. I'm just saying that right now because of tiebreakers. And this is besides the Big 12 tournament for the remaining schedule. We have to wait and see when the conference tournament bracket comes out. Their next game for Texas Tech is at Arizona State at home. Arizona State has pushed some teams this year. They're better than last year. It's Molly Miller. You can't sleep on them. Now, Kansas, your next game is February 28th. It's on the road to Oklahoma State. That's not going to be an easy game. So you needed to win one of these next 2 anyway to give yourself a better chance to make NCAAs. But obviously, if you would win that game, that really would help. It would. I just don't know if you're going to beat them at Oklahoma State. But then again, anything can happen. And even if you don't win that game, you got to win a conference tournament game or 2 to help your NCAA tournament seeding. So, and I get Arizona State's currently playing right now, but I would just want to go over that real fast. Obviously, TCU is going to get at least a share of the Big 12 title. They're 14-3. West Virginia and Baylor at 13-4. Then there's a 3-way tie at 11-6, and that's Oklahoma State, Colorado, and Texas Tech. Both of those squads beat Texas Tech, so just a heads up there. There's Arizona State that's currently at 9-7, but they're trailing at home right now to BYU 48-42. It's like 9-4 left in the fourth quarter. We'll have to wait and see if they come back, but if they don't, then it's a log with Iowa State and Utah at 9-8 as well. So there could be a 3-way tie there potentially. And there's Kansas at 8-9. Same thing goes for Kansas State at 8-9. BYU 7-9 currently. Cincinnati 6-11. Arizona's 3-14. UCF is 2-15, and Houston is at the very bottom 1-16. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 80 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So remember this course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see this, and the video does help as well. Some more people can watch, and if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for notification bell as well.